Okay, so in this video, we are reviewing and unboxing the Logitech G903. And we're gonna be focusing on the things that actually matter to gamers like you and me. And those things are the sensor responsiveness, the customizability, the weight and size of the mouse, the aesthetic appeal, battery life, and finally the price point. All right, let's get this sucker out of the box. So we're gonna get started on the review. But before we do, if you guys enjoyed that unboxing video, please drop a like. It means a lot. The sensor is 16,000 DPI. While it's great that it goes up to 16,000, it feels like overkill, but maybe some of you actually want that. If you use 16,000 DPI, I'd like to hear why. Comment down below if that's the case. The Logitech G903 comes with the Hero sensor, which is actually 10 times more efficient than previous gen sensors. It boasts a 1 millisecond response time. Okay, so all of you people out there who are worried about wireless connectivity and the issues that are associated with that, latency being bad, I can honestly say while testing this mouse, I had no issues. It's been perfect. So 1 millisecond response time, it's good stuff for me. So let me just tell you straight away, if you don't download the Logitech G Hub software, you're not gonna benefit from so many of the special features. There's a million things you can customize on this bad boy, and I'm gonna go over a few right now. There are 11 different customizable buttons. That's including the left click and the right click, but there's side buttons, there's your scroll wheel clicks. You actually have a button to control whether your scroll wheel is a clicking scroll wheel or just a smooth roll. So if you like to change up your DPI, this mouse also has you covered. You can actually change between 5 different presets on the mouse using the G Hub software, and you can switch with them with mouse buttons right on the mouse. The last thing I'll mention on the customizability options is the 10-gram weight that you can add to your mouse if you prefer a heavier mouse. You just slot that right in the back, it pops out, it's magnetically sealed. It's a pretty nice feature. Next cool thing about this mouse is it has an ambidextrous design. So it's completely symmetrical and you can swap the buttons on either side. If you want them on the left or you want them on the right, you can actually pop those out and they give you buttons for those specific spots. So if you're a left-handed gamer, this is good news for you. Now on to the weight and the size. It weighs 3.88 ounces or 110 grams for those of you outside of the US. And the size I'd say is about average compared to the rest of the lineup. It's middle of the road. It's not very small, it's not very big, it's kind of in the middle. It's really a personal preference, whether you want a big or a small mouse or a medium-sized mouse. It's gonna depend on the size of your hand. It's gonna depend on how you grip the mouse. Personally, I have huge daddy long leg finger hands, so I'm gonna want a larger mouse. Now on to the aesthetic of the mouse. Personally, I think it's a pretty nice looking gaming mouse. This is something that Logitech has done a fairly solid job, I'd say, across the board on their mice. They look pretty sweet. And the RGB lighting, I mean, personally, I love RGB. Like, I can't get enough RGB. So the more RGB in my life, the better. You can actually change this color to whatever you want. You can have it cycle through. You can even have it sample your screen and what's on your screen to mimic and match those colors on your screen. How cool is that? You get 140 hours with the RGB lighting on this mouse. That's a good amount of time. And then if you turn that off, you get an extra 40, totaling 180 hours. That's 8. So that would be 22 full work days with the RGB lighting off. That's pretty solid. Last but not least, we're gonna talk about the price point. You gotta keep in mind, it's a wireless mouse. So generally speaking, wireless mouses are just gonna be more expensive than their wired counterparts. If you're looking for a higher tier mouse, this is a very good option, especially if you're a left-handed gamer. You won't be disappointed. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for checking us out, guys. And before you go, don't forget to like the video and comment and subscribe if you like this type of content. And go ahead and watch the next video in this series if you are on a search for what Logitech mouse is best for you.